the show on the road. Morning, 15-minute project unsticking stream. Beginning. Say.com is live. Let's pull up a browser. Why don't we? Let's get set up over here. It seems to be working. Good, 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 good. Just getting my desktop set up. I'll be live in a second. Turning on monitoring on the monitor on the side here. Check levels in a second. Do we have levels? Sound check, sound check. I don't hear anything. Probably because speakers aren't on. Let me connect. It's 4D, I think it is. Yep, sounds working. You sound good. I think we're live. Make sure I'm not feeding back into this thing, though. Alright. Good morning. It's about 7 a.m. here in somewhat overcast and cloudy New Hampshire. Although it's too early in the day to really tell what the weather's going to be like. And I haven't looked at the internet for news to not fill my brain with distractions yet. But we're doing our morning 15 minutes in which I do 15 minutes on one project. The project of choice is currently a nerd magazine project, which will be print and web. Working on the web part. Extremely tedious and technical. It's interesting to me, but I think it's not a lot of fun for people to really watch. But if you're into JavaScript, web development stuff, you might find this interesting. But let me try to remember what I was doing. Go over to here. Actually, one second. I'm going to go to get a drink. It's just over yonder. Doot. Pretty sure these things are bad for me. Okay. So we're back. Alright. What are we doing? I don't remember, which is why I use... Can't even see straight yet. Which is why I use Quiver. It's a notebook that keeps track of everything that I'm doing currently. And what I always have is, like now this is part of the system, I always have a continuity entry at the very top of each notebook. And because my memory is kind of scattered, I write down what I've been doing every day. So Friday, September 16th, and I can look into what I did yesterday, which was a million years ago. I looked at Dane Petersen's Gulp/Gulpsmith setup to see how he handles the building of process. He's using Gulpsmith to do the build, and browser sync to do the serve, watch, and reload. Yeah, so I think today I'm just going to port the current Metalsmith build to Gulpsmith. That should be straightforward. I mean, it doesn't seem like much of a step forward, but I guess we'll see how we feel afterwards, after this. So, there's my 15-minute timer. Starting it. Excuse me. What is this? Let me put this somewhere. Precious seconds of tip July. 30 seconds already. So let me put the camera out of the way. Put that over here, and let me start up a terminal window here. Looks like my terminal window is not being, nope, no, it is being drawn. Let me change a property here though. I think it's here. Let's not show the window shadow. And I'm going to drag this terminal window to this screen, and then I'm going to shrink it down so it fits. It should be 12 pixels high. And it should be here. Right about there, I would say. And actually, while I'm in here, let me. You can tell like I'm already bottom left. I'm already procrastinating by fiddling with the way things are looking. Well, this has been bothering me for a while. Okay. So we get a little bit of screen real estate. So I need to go to my web project, which is in web, and then in nerd metal, which is where the thing is, and then in build, which is there. And now I need to make a gulp file. So for that, I need to open up Sublime Text. It's on the wrong window again. Let's move this over here. Let's ambignify this. This is a work project. Oops. Nerd. Oh, and I don't want to run this actually embiggened. I actually want to run it side by side, I think, with this browser. So I can see what the heck is going on as I'm doing stuff. And so in this case, what I need to do is make a, oh, I didn't know that you could do that. This is a, the art project Google plugin extension thing running on the monitor right now. And I'm not running the build process yet because we are going to change it all. What I'm going to do is I basically need to make a new gulp file, right? And what changes? There are no changes to this. Or are there? Let's just save them. Close some of these windows. And I'm going to make a new gulp file JS. So right now I'm using Metalsmith as the build system, whereas I'm going to use Gulp that incorporates Metalsmith as the build system. So it's a build system inside of a build system. But it should get rid of our double file entry problem from the past couple of days. And here on the left, I am looking at Dane Petersen's website Gulp setup. And I am just going to start with his gulp file and steal it. If I can do it. This just saves me some typing. Okay, now that I got this over here, import gulp from gulp. Oh wait, this is not. I wonder if this will work. I don't need all of these things. I need Gulpsmith. I need permalinks. I need layouts. I need handlebars. I don't need Lodash. I need copy. So I'm just gonna nuke all the rest of this stuff. Let me think. I'll just keep this down here. Let me think of what I want. I like the idea of the site config though. That's a handy piece of information to keep around. And let's say this will be the nerd website. author, the collective, year 2016, and do I want to keep any of this stuff? It's interesting. We'll just leave it there. Now I need to think what tasks I want to implement. I think the first one we'll just do is just gulp build. I think I should load up one of my own gulp files now too, and just so I can compare it. So what's using gulp? No, this file is. It's huge. I should just remove these folders. Play, template, bees. That just makes everything too long. These are individual projects within this overall project. Why is it so big? That's much. I guess this server thing has grown. Step, these are all the step components. Actually, that's grown a lot too. But in play is our high top level, so not in assets, not in public, not in server. We want gulp file. And so let's copy this back to nerd. This is my other gulp file. See how I've done it. Copy my fancy ass tile system. Boat. Main task runner for nerd website. And I guess we want to. What else am I using here? Let's compare our modules. I should grab them from the gulp file. What do I do with it? Or not the gulp, the build file. I need that too. Just copy all of this to my gulp file, and then we'll clean this stuff up. So I definitely need gulp, and I'm going to rewrite all this. I need gulp. Not sure if I need gulp bower. Gulp. Oops. Changed. Concat. Am I using concat? I guess I'll grab all of these. And I also need gulp Metalsmith, which will be var. I don't need. Gulpsmith is equal to. Let's see what's going on there. That's the. I think that's the. This import is from. That's ES6 stuff, I think. But I'm still firmly entrenched in ES5 or whatever version is. One of these days I'll play with it. Gulpsmith is called Gulpsmith. What else is he using? He's using. Then I need these other plugins. var all of these actually. Assets, collections, permalinks, drafts, define. I don't think I need Metalsmith Express. call these general. I wonder what Metalsmith copy does. Those comments, collections, var, define. Oops. No, that's called define. Weird. Copy is equal to require Metalsmith copy. I'm wondering if I should annually change all of these to single quotes. I think we will. Let's see, what's the shortcut for this? Is it option drag? Yeah. Boom. Can't do it here though. I could probably do this. And I guess we need to do it here too. Alright, so I don't need to acquire Metalsmith now because we're using Gulpsmith. This, I'm not sure. I guess we rename this Express though. Express is equal to require Metalsmith Express. I'll call it Mexpress. These all spaces. Ah! Watch. I don't think we need this. Because we're going to use gulp watch for that. Why is this all indented by a space? Okay, so I don't think we need this anymore. Should I indent it? So we have an awful lot of stuff in here that we maybe don't need anymore. And I just want a really simple build. So let's try to wedge our build process. I mean, this is all doing interesting stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is scanning. Well, the ones I want, I think, are... Let's just make one giant homogeneous one. What's his default task? Default is clean followed by build. So here's build. And we can just take out... Does he have Smith as part of this? No, I guess he runs that separately. And then build builds the rest of it. That makes sense. So we'll just get rid of everything here. Strangely focused right now, although I'm very tired. Oh, so tired. Alright, so then his default task, build, he's running all these other things. We're not going to do anything though. This is not wrapping. Oh, he does have Smith in the back there, so we'll just... That didn't work. Let's just run Smith. So this is a dependency for his build task, and then he copies all the everything in dist to build. Wait, how's this? What is this doing? I'm gonna go another 15 minutes just because I want to close this off to someplace where I can continue to look at it. Oops, I didn't get the clean task. Where's clean? His clean task does this. Del bind, not what? What's del? Some sort of from del. I don't know what del is. Oh look, arrow functions. I don't like arrow functions. I guess arrow functions are cool because it makes it look less like JavaScript, which is probably a good thing to know if you're learning JavaScript. Well, it doesn't look like C# or C++, so you don't have the same expectations. So, clean. We're going to have it do. I think you just pass a function to it. Or you pass dependencies, and then a function. I'm missing my function dividers. Oh, these all need to be indented too. What's the indentation set to? 4 spaces. We want to convert this to a tab width of 4, and we want to convert indentation to tabs, which is not going to work. I just broke everything. Let's try that again. Convert indentation to tabs. Oops, I had to make the tab size 2 again. Then convert to tabs. Then tab size 4. That's more like it. So did all this stuff. Gulp task. It's clean, build, default. General modules. Let's go back and grab my let's just say general modules, and then I should say Gulpsmith models. Oops. Site config globals. I think globals is not what I mean, but this is blah, 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 blah. Gulp tasks. I'll add the rest of the formatting later. It's just let me see where the blocks are. These are so will this run? Probably not. Let's see. Gulp says source. Now I need to actually look at my Metalsmith file, which is not this one. I might need that later. This is the current build process. So I want to basically copy all this stuff, or a large part of it anyway, into my new gulp file. And let's embiggen this and go side by side, because I'll need that for comparison. So boom, side by side mode. Let's look at our build.js file. This stuff here is what we want to move over onto this side. So let's see, how does this work? So inside the gulp tasks for Smith, we're doing gulp source. Alright, so we're using gulp for the bright, and then we're pumping it through everything. Then we're piping it through Gulpsmith. So what's he doing here? I forgot what this $sign thing is. So he's using gulp to do some pre-processing. It's like some pre-filtering on stuff. What's front matter? Oh, I'm just going to skip all this stuff. What we're going to do is we're just going to Gulpsmith metadata site config. Oh, that's what that does. That's cool. I guess we want to I wonder what this is doing, this part here. I'm going to look up what those functions are, but I just want to kind of get back to the functions I have now. So I am just going to, I guess, pipe. What can I pipe from, though? I think I should be able to do Gulpsmith. This is running a plug-in chain. Pumping it to multiple destinations. And reload stream. Is that kind of rewinding everything? And here, destination, the distribution is getting piped. Oh, this is creating a package of some kind. Let's just get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Let's just actually see. Let's just see if we can just get the logic to execute. This stuff happens here. And clean. Up here, let's nuke all this stuff out. Metalsmith stuff happens here. And let's comment that out for the moment. What I just want to do is get the structure. Why can't I comment this? Edit, comment, toggle comment. That's what I did. Why didn't it work? What's preventing this from happening? It probably can't parse this. Oh well. Let's get rid of this. This will what's happening here. Looks like we missed a function opening. So this will do literally not do anything. I'm sure we'll find that I need to install some more plugins. Metalsmith collections. Let's see, how do I do that? If I just try running it, local gulp not found. Really? I thought I don't have gulp installed. Do I need to install that? Install save dev gulp. It's taking its sweet time. Wow. Since when does it take this long to do anything? Oh, there it goes. So deprecated packages. So if I run gulp now, hopefully we'll get some interesting errors. Okay, so we need to do a bunch of installs. So we need npm install dash save dev or gulp bower gulp change gulp concat. Some of these I'm not using, but what is this del package? Merge stream. Run sequence. Yargs. Uh-oh. And then we just installing all the necessary packages. Hopefully saving this in the appropriate index file. Should be. Wait, I don't see a. No, that would be an npm package JSON. Hopefully, I'm seeing things. Wait, where is this? All this stuff is already installed. Oh, that's new. Good. Oops. 2 minutes left. If I can get this thing to at least run clean, I'll consider this the progress for today. Okay, we can't find the module del. What is the del module? In fact, let's just remove it because I have no idea what it is. Boom. And actually, let's run this over. No, I guess we can keep running it here. We can just make it bigger though. I think I can do that. So if I run gulp here, still can't find del. I thought I even nuked it. I'm in the right directory, right? Can't find Gulpsmith, which makes sense. Okay. npm install save dev Gulpsmith. What else do I need out of this? I think I have all these other things. Installed already as part of this project. A Metalsmith copy. What was that defined? Oh, okay, I see it. That is one I was not using. npm install dash save dev Metalsmith copy. Gulp. Okay, it does nothing. Yes! So, alright, so that means that we are done for the day. So it took 30 minutes to get this far. Just, I should actually probably commit this to a repo at some point. So, I'm starting to blank already. What did we do today? this up here. Trying to reduce the content of my each of these entries so they're shorter, because if they're longer I'll tend not to want to read them. I really just want to, these are just designed to, these entries are for jogging my memory about what the prom is. So I go, oh yeah, that's what that is, I remember now. So these don't have to be super detailed or long. And then detailed just enough so I remember. Does not clean the global, the metadata. Each reload cycle. Seeing double files up here. From previous run. Want to use gulp for watch reload. Ported parts of Dane's gulp file using Gulpsmith and my gulp file into a new Frankengulp. It just runs and does nothing, but all the packages are installed. Tomorrow, we want to make it actually, or port my current gulp build, or current Metalsmith build JS feature functions to a Gulpsmith equivalent. Alright, so that's today's work. Alright, so I got a little bit more done, learned a little bit about something, and tomorrow I'll hit this again. What time is it? 7:40, went a little bit longer today, but I guess I'll get to work on some development stuff. Although I'm feeling kind of sleepy already. Good thing I did this as my first 15 minutes, otherwise I never would have gotten this at the end of the day. Progress made. So anyway, happy Friday, have a good weekend. Hope you have exciting things planned. I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably just working on getting the living room cleaned up some more. I've been trying to work on this space over here. That's where the podcasting video setup was, so I'm trying to figure out how to rearrange these chairs and keep the cats from clawing the furniture. Other little improvements. I need to finish cleaning the basement too, which is a huge mess. But now I'm just rambling. So I'm just going to sign off here. Have a good weekend, everyone, and I'll see you on Saturday morning. I may start streaming later, like at 8 a.m., but we'll see. Have a good one.